Today's topic is Sonic the Hedgehog, the computer game and character from Sega.
And we got a email here, did a bit of international business actually, from Jack the Postman Pat. But he brings up something that I think that anyone that played this video game, or video games in general, would remember. He simply wrote A, up, down, left, right, chime, start.
Yes.
What he's referring to is the cheat to go to level select. In the menu option, if you entered that series of that combination on the Sega controller, you could select any level of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was especially handy for the kids that had the Sega system where the Sonic the Hedgehog was built in. Because the game was built in, you couldn't ever actually save a game, so you had to leave it running the whole time, just pausing it, turning the TV on and off. So if you knew the level select cheat, you could actually have a shot at finishing the game. Disaster struck sometimes. I remember as a kid, if you paused it, the power was pulled out, never saved, it undid the whole thing, you're back at square one.
Yeah.
So that level select, the up, down, left, right, A start level select was an incredibly
crucial,
useful cheat for those kind of kids. This is a little bit dumb, but
No, man. What?
do you think it could possibly... Well, I just noticed we've got on our desk here, where Cackman Jack presses all the buttons, we've actually got the plug to put a Sega controller in, and I was sort of thinking to myself, well, that's weird that we've got a plug that you could plug a Sega controller into. I guess you must be able to maybe control the radio show.
Is it Master
also
System
using a
2
Sega
or Mega
controller.
Drive?
It's Mega Drive.
Okay.
So you're
That makes more
confident
sense.
with the quality. So I don't know. Well, we've got the... Do you want to take this controller,
sure.
and just if you're closest to the plug.
Yeah, just that in.
What do you reckon? I don't know. This is probably one of the longer shots we've had on the radio.
So you want me
show,
to try?
You know,
I mean, I've connected the controller to the radio desk. Do you want me to see if it does anything?
I reckon have faith.
Okay,
Have
sure.
faith.
All right, I'm holding down A, then up, down, left, right.
Ooh, that's it.
And start.
Oh my god! It worked, Andy.
Select any level of Business Brunch.
Oh my gosh, we can go to any future or past show.
Let's go to the first show ever to see how young we were.
Well, that was like 5 weeks ago. Don't you want to travel forward in time?
Let's go to 5 weeks from now to see how old we are. We'll be so old.
No, they're both underwhelming ideas. We can go to any show to find out incredible things, Ham.
Oh my god, let's go to next week's show, see what the topics are.
Okay, we know what next week's topics are going to be, okay?
Yeah, but let's see how it pans out. Let's see, who we talk to.
If we want to see something truly incredible, wouldn't we go to the last show ever?
And see how old we are.
Okay, yes, yeah, we can do that, but we could also find out the very last ever topic of the Business Brunch.
That's an incredible idea. You should have spoken up earlier.
Well, I was trying to, but,
You got nervous. Well, don't get nervous, mate, because in the future, people can probably smell fear and they'll eat you ravenously.
No, I don't think people will become dogs in the future, but let me see what I can select here.
Why don't we just select the thing and then we'll find out if people are dogs in the future. All right?
Okay, fine.
Level 27 trillion selected.
Whoa! Incredible!
There we are, doing the show.
Oh my god, there we are, Ando.
Yeah, I
We're
said
still alive, but how?
Oh, because of that.
Oh yeah, now that I'm looking at it, that is a very good explanation to how we're still alive. That makes total sense. No more needs to be said.
Same opener.
Oh my god, well you'd never change it. This is it. This is the show, the start of the show.
This is it. We are about to find out the final topic.
More important than...
What's going on?
Oops.
What's up?
Oh no, I pulled out the power cord. I stopped the game.
Why would you do that?
Just wanted to see if they still use electricity.
Of course they're going to use electricity.
Oh, I know that now, Andy.
Oh, man. What a bummer. I mean, we could probably...
That stinks.
Yeah,
We're back.
we probably should end the
We're
show
back.
on that note, but that is a letdown.
Oh, man, that is so... Sorry, everyone. Oh, well, the topic probably would have been bananas. There you go.
No, we've
Freebie.
done that one. We've done bananas already.
Okay, well, I can't take a trick. Well, good thing that you were here, voiceover guy, telling everyone where in time we were. Thanks, Benny.
No worries.
Thanks for that, Ben. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, everybody.
You know what? Adjourned. I'm giving you a pencil, Ben.
Thanks.
International Biz from Niall has come in from Cork and Ireland. He said, "Help, I need somebody." Da-da-da-da. He was obviously referencing the Beatles song, but then Beatles Jigsaw Robbery.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He said he was living with one of his best mates in college last year. They decided to do a jigsaw of the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's album cover.
Great fun.
Yeah.
Take the day off class.
Yeah. The jigsaw, which he'd like to point out that he chose, was purchased and went down a storm. Everyone in the house loved it.
People joining in, yelling, there's a corner, there's a corner. Do the corners, do the edges.
This is where it gets tricky, so I want to hear it from the man himself joining us from Ireland, international business company man, Niall. Thanks for doing business with us, Niall.
Oh, well, lads, how are you getting on?
Yeah. Very good, Niall. Very good. Sorry to hear. I mean, I assume it's a tale of woe with the puzzle because the start of the email certainly seemed to hint at bad things happening to this puzzle. But let's go back to the glory days of the puzzle first. How many pieces was it?
Oh, I think it was around 1,000 pieces or something like that.
Grand.
It was a nightmare. Like, you know, we spent ages. Well, he spent most of the time doing it. I will say that I only did 10% of the work. I will give him 90%.
He did 90% of the legwork, but you did pay 100% of the price here. Now, when we say he, who's the other party in this?
My best mate from college, Shane.
Shane. So what happened after it was completed?
I came back one Monday after the weekend, and it was like no jigsaw. I was like, man, what's going on here? He was like, oh yeah, I took it away there for the weekend for my uncle to frame it.
Yeah.
and a worthy thing to frame.
Yeah. And and how long has it been missing? Did it come back framed?
It was. Well, I never saw it again after that.
Oh no! Class. That's what happened actually when Da Vinci took the Mona Lisa to get framed. A Frenchman nicked it and he just popped it in the Louvre. You've got to be careful when works of art go to get framed.
Well, Niall, have you ever asked Shane where it is?
Oh, 100 times. It was a year ago, and I keep bringing it up, and he keeps avoiding the topic. Like, he just start reminiscing about other things we did when we lived together.
Remember the time we did the cover of the White Album? That was tricky, wasn't it?
All right. We've got Shane's number. You've given it to us. Let's call him now. Let's make sure he can't reminisce. Oh, here he goes.
All right. This is it. Time to get some answers here, Niall.
You sit quiet, Niall.
Thank you.
Shane.
Hi.
It's Hamish and Andy here from Australia.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, very good, mate. Look, we're members of the International Puzzle Detective Agency, just trying to chase down a Sgt. Pepper's album cover puzzle that was completed about a year ago and then went missing.
Well, missing is a very strong word. Reappropriated it, I think, would be more accurate.
All right. Well, we're not going to reveal the person who's come to us to try and look into this investigation. Shane, do you know the whereabouts of the puzzle now?
It's currently residing in my house, and it should remain there for some time.
Oh. What would you say to a claim that someone else owns that puzzle, Shane?
Well, I feel like a disenfranchised worker here. Niall is kind of the capitalist fat cat, if you will, and I'm the workforce.
So he's injecting all the money into the puzzle, but it was your sweat, your hard graft, your true Irish grit that completed that puzzle.
I mean, I built it with my bare hands. I mean, like, it would have been very difficult to wear gloves to do a puzzle, but yeah.
Niall is also on the line. Shane, I know that's probably a shock to you, but it is Niall that has
this is like a very, very low-level Jerry Springer based around the theft of a $12 puzzle.
Niall, what do you say to the fact that Shane does have it at his house and he's not giving it back to the corporate fat cat that is you?
I'm good at it. I did the drum, man. I did the main part of it.
You did the drum had writing on it. It was very easy to do. I did the entire floral, like all of the roses, all the trees, leaves, anonymous faces. Nah.
Okay,
forget about it.
I love you, man.
I mean, you can have our child. You can have our child back, but you're not getting the jigsaw.
If you've just tuned in, this is two Irish friends melting down over a worthy cause, a 1,000-piece Sgt. Pepper's album cover puzzle.
It's not going to be resolved today.
Bought by Niall, completed by Shane. The feud continues.
We've got to go to a song, guys.
Do you guys mind if we check in yearly to see where the feud's at?
I look forward to it.
Actually, we're not going to a song at all, and it's the end of the show. That's what that music... Well, I suppose our backing music is a song.
Sometimes the backing music just starts up when it feels like we've got to a good point in an investigation, and that's it.
I'm going to stamp complete on the Beatles file hand.
Done.
That topic's done.
We've got our yearly check-in that we'll keep rolling over for the next few hundred years. But apart from that, we're done. And I've been working on a catchphrase. I've been working on a little bit of a skeleton key catchphrase that could really work for any situation. Because the trouble with catchphrases is...
No. Every situation?
Every situation. Trouble with catchphrases is they're often situation specific.
Yeah.
Leighton Hewitt's "Come On"
Yeah, you have to.
doesn't work after when he starts the match.
No.
Or before, or when the other guy wins a point.
Well, yeah. Like when Rose says, say hi to your mum for me.
Don't open the show with that.
No.
Because you're encouraging people to leave the TV.
Yeah.
And then if they don't live with their mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So it's, you gotta, it's a tough biz trying to come up with one that really fits every situation.
Yeah.
Had a long think about it. I think I've found one. Just tonally, I can switch it up. You know, in China, if you learn Cantonese or Mandarin, there's tones.
Yeah.
So you don't just say "ha." Could be 25 different things with the different tones, and that's what my catchphrase is able to do.
Wow.
With the intonation.
So if I was to throw them just scenarios at you,
I could give it to you. I could give you the neutral one.
Okay.
And then I could start tricking it up.
Okay, give us the neutral one.
Put the kettle on.
Okay.
Go and put the kettle on.
My dad has said that before.
No, but it's not a catchprise.
Okay.
I know it's words. I've said say hi to your mum for me.
All right,
but I'm not catchphrasing
Let
it.
me throw you some scenarios at you.
Give me 5. Because if it passes 5, then we've
5.
got ourselves a usable catchphrase.
You've scored the winning goal of the footy match.
God, put the kettle on! We're making tea. Yeah, put the kettle on!
Okay.
I'm going to pour it all over your head!
Okay. Okay.
Did you do anything?
I reckon that's
It's very good.
barely a pass. Okay, a girl leans across you at a bar and says, "We should get out of here."
I'll put the kettle on. That's good. Thank you, Jack. Well, recently a single man until, 2 years ago, but he's been out there. He knows. That's
Okay.
very sexy.
You're the Prime Minister.
Yep.
And I've run in and just gone, there's been a horrific terrorist attack.
I'll put the kettle on because we're going to need to talk about this.
You seem a bit smug.
It's because I'm smug because I know the right thing to say in that situation. Everyone around you's losing their head.
Yeah.
I'll put the kettle on.
No,
It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night.
I reckon that could have been more like, "We'll put the kettle on."
You can also
As in,
change
like-
it in that situation,
as in,
and
like-
only if you're the Prime Minister for terrorist attacks, you can say, "Better put the kettle on."
Okay. Upon meeting the Queen, you've just gone and met the Queen. Mm-hmm. She goes, "Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Blake."
Oh, well, I'll put the kettle on. The natural progression would be we're going to have tea.
Okay. Neil Armstrong steps onto the moon.
Oh, it's so easy. That's actually what he should have said. Put the kettle on. Because it's just like, what a cool guy. He's up there on the moon, but he's already going, I'm not going to be long. Pop the kettle on, and I'll have a cup of tea.
We look forward to this not taking off.
Oh, I'll put the kettle on. I think it will.